I will be ranking every free-to-play game from S to F. S being I can get on this game and before I know it, hours have gone by. A, I like this game, I had fun. B, I can see the hype, but it's not really for me. C, it's just an game. I might hop on for a couple hours out of the week, but that's rare. D, this game is borderline poopy. There is one aspect of it that's cool. And F being this is garbage. The few minutes I played were dreadful. Starting with Cactus Cowboy. VR required. F tier. Next up we got Hamster Playground. Look at these cute hamsters. Of course, I'll go with the super original name for my house. Okay, this is something I wanted to look for. How much of a push will there be for microtransactions? This game is already spamming and it's about hamsters. Gotta choose our hamster. We'll go with Cheeks for no reason in particular. Microtransaction. Let's give Cheeks some water, some food. My boy taking a shower like a human. So this is the game. You follow your hamster and expand and grow your base. That looks fun. Alright, well, this is literally a mobile game. I don't know how it managed to land on PS5. I got bored of it very quickly, but hamster cute, so I put this at D tier. Moving on to Bunny Raiders. I don't know how I found this game, but playing this made me feel like I went back 10 years in time. What's the point of a PS5 if I'm gonna play games like this? If it was made well, I would give this a C because we've seen games like this in the past that were fun, but this is just an abomination. I had a horrible time playing this, and I even tried to go online to play with others and was searching for a long time and couldn't find the game. So for my pain and suffering caused by this game, this goes straight into F tier. Next up we got Kid Amnesia. I didn't talk much throughout this recording because it was actually blowing my mind a bit. I realized pretty quickly this wasn't a game but instead an experience. If I smoked a little weed, this would probably be an incredible game. There's some kind of message behind this game that I don't understand, like this and this and this and this. There's so many, but I don't know what they mean. And the sound design is sick. And from looking online, apparently it has to do with memory, loss, and the anxieties of the digital age. Again, it's not a game, it's an experience, but I did have fun, so I will put this at a solid B tier. Next up, Fast Penguin. What are these games? When I first got the idea to do this, I did not think PS5 would have these trash games. This feels like if Mario Kart and Fall Guys had a baby, but this baby was the middle child. He never got the love he deserved, so he grew up mediocre. The best part about this game was racing little kids and smoking them. Mario Guys, Fall Guys, knockoff mechanics. This sucks. The game feels so dull. 5 minutes of this game was enough. F. But next up, we got Pinball FX. I wasn't sure if this was going to be trash or a perfect pinball game. And to be honest, this is exactly what you need from a pinball game. You have all the maps from Marvel to Star Wars to Garfield, and the mechanics are great. I was never a fan of pinball, and I'm still not a fan, but this is a well-made game. You still have your microtransactions from skins as expected, but can't complain because it's not pay to win. I can see the hype, but it's not for me, so I'm putting it at B tier. Next up, Meta Ball. Man, oh man, did I have high hopes for this game, and man, oh man, was I let down. This feels like Rocket League, but basketball and no cars, if that makes sense. It feels like a clunky game, and the mechanics are pretty shit. I had a good time when I went online and smoked these kids, but after I scored twice, it just got pretty boring. Look at this banger of a shot, though. It's just an game. Concept is sick, but it feels dull. I'd rather play Rocket League. D tier. Next up, we have Enlisted. I have mixed feelings about this game for sure. It's not a bad game at all. It feels very much like Battlefield, but my issue playing it here is no one plays it. So the entire game, I'm just fighting with bots, which got super boring because there's no competition. There are few actual players playing, but they're hard to find because big maps, big players. The movement and games play pretty slow, clunky. I had fun for the first 10 minutes, but I got bored pretty quickly. A lot of potential here for sure. I don't know if the devs are working on this game still, but I can definitely see a great game if they still are working on it. C tier. Now we have all heard and know of this next game on the list, but I wonder if you knew it's on PS5, and that is Asphalt Legends. I I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw this in the PlayStation store. This is literally a copy and paste of the mobile game. There's only like 5 buttons you have to press every single race. It just doesn't feel right being on console. And there's so many microtransactions. This game should have stayed on mobile. D tier. Next up, Spectre Flashpoint. This is CSGO / Valorant, but with its own twist, which is having a clone that you could switch back and forth with. After playing, I searched up if this game had the same developer as Valorant and got hit with some really sad news, and that is that this game is going offline even after a $60 million budget. It's sad, but it makes sense. If Valorant created a game mode where you got a clone, this would be the exact same game. But I had a lot of fun playing this and I could play for hours, so I'm putting this in A tier. Our first A tier. But next up, a banger. Who knows? Here we go with Disney Speedstorm. Kids game that's like Mario Kart, but not Mario Kart because we're on PlayStation. I feel like a game like this comes out every 2 years trying to match Mario Kart's energy on a different console, and it just never works. This game has sick characters though, and it's pay to win. You could literally buy your upgrades with real money, which is sad because it's a kid's game. But the gameplay feels smooth and it is fun to play, but nothing can top Mario Kart. I will play Mario Kart over this any day of the week. Something about this just doesn't feel right. C tier. And last but not least, Undefeated. I opened this game and instantly got greeted with an ad. What am I watching right now? Oh, what the fuck is going on? I really can't believe what I'm playing right now. How is this allowed on PS5? Oh my god, that is so cringe. This is the kind of map I would start to build in Minecraft and forget about after a week. This bridge literally goes nowhere. Why are my objectives taking up the entire screen? Help the person who are under the rubble. Okay. F. This is just an F. Double F.